So hi, I'm Aina Insyirah binti Sha'Rani and I'm from Diploma TESOL student. So for my story, I'm going to share with you guys about my experience cooking during Ramadan and trying out new recipes. So first of all, I'm going to be honest with you, which is before this, I'm not really into cooking and helping my mom during Ramadan, and I felt very exhausted whenever I came home, and because you gave 90% of your energy at school, so by the time you came home you already felt very uh, hungry and thirsty. But lucky for this year we have online classes, so um, I have kind of plenty of time to help my mom and to try out new recipes that I found on the internet. So okay, okay, right. Okay. So, my mom, she put a lot of trust in me, which is, she let me cook anything that I want. So, yeah, I have plenty of time to experience a new recipe that I found on the internet. So, at the first week of Ramadan, I cook Malay cuisine because my dad he loved Malay cuisine. So yeah, at the first week of Ramadan, I cook sambal ayam, chicken curry, masak lemak cili api, all various kind of curry I can cook. But at some point, I get really tired of cooking and eating Malay cuisine. So I want to switch it up. So I asked my mom if I can um, cook Western food, and yeah, basically she let me cook anything that I want, right? So I grabbed my car keys and I went straight to the supermarket and I bought ingredients that I need to cook. So yeah, the recipe that I wanted to try is from Cairo Amin video that I found on the internet, on the IG, or on the Instagram or on the TikTok. I can't recall, but yeah, he's making aglu olio. I think it's pretty interesting because I found the original video how to cook aglu olio, so that's why I want to try it out. So and the ingredients are pretty simple, so that's why I want to experience with this food, with this dish. So okay, I forgot to tell you that my family, they don't usually eat Western food because we don't get used to it. So that's why it's pretty nerve wracking for me because my family, they don't usually eat Western food lah, like I said. So but surprisingly my family, they love it, especially my mother, and they kept asking me to cook more and more and more. So from that, I gained more confidence to cook another dish. So yeah,
Um, what have you learned from this experience?
I think what I have learned from this experience is, I think I'm more productive than usual. Rather than I'm laying around my bed waiting for iftar. So yeah, Asna, what about you?
Okay. Okay, my name is Asna. I'm from Diploma TESOL, and my topic today is my favorite person in this world. Okay, my favorite person in this world is Bank Christopher Chan, or well known as Chan. He is the leader of a K-pop group called Stray Kids. Chan is the idol that attracted me immediately because of his personality. I have never met a person like him before. He is the most selfless, genuine, and sincere idol that I know. He is selfless and hardworking. Um, he often shows his affection to his member and often praise his member on his life. The the members said he is the busiest among them all, but whenever they need help from Chan for their solo venture, Chan will done in no time. He is the main producer, and he often come back from from his studio to the dorm at dawn, but he always stands in the back and always have the last line in the song because he wanted his members to shine more. He likes when people rely on him and make people happy. Other than that, the way he balance when he needs to be strict and care and loving make the members and fans respect him so much. The members said he is strict when it is necessary, and other time he very loving. Me as a future teacher, I know it's hard. I know it is hard to maintain those two. He makes people around him comfortable around him. He is also a very strong person. Stray Kids journey as a group and Chan as an individual have so much drama. The cultural appropriation, one of their members left the group and many other things, but he remains strong and bravely state his opinion on his life in the life. He even educate his fans not to spread hate on people. Once he said that his dad trained people with disability to swim, which made him thought that true beauty come from the inside, not from the merely physical appearance. He also created weekly live to check up on his fans. He often talk about issues such as depression, anxiety, laziness, and more. He is like that one friend that always listen to your problem and let you all out. All of his comforting words on his life is very lovely. So whenever I feel down or sad, I will watch some of his live replays because it gives me so much warmth and comfort. So that's why I love him very much. He inspired me so much in life. Okay.
Oh, okay. So, what have you learned from being a fan or studying him?
What I have learned from being a fan of him is I respected and imagine him as human being. I know he is not perfect, but in some aspect he is my role model. At some moment, I often found myself I couldn't move forward anymore. But thanks to him, I learned that to never give up no matter how dark or hopeless something seems. Or when you are in doubt, just give it a try first because maybe the outcome might be the positive one. And he also taught me that everyone deserves to be loved. I used to be a very cold-hearted person and lack of empathy, but since I'm being a fan of him, I think I'm getting better with emotion and comforting others. It's not much, I know, but it really helped me in my life to become a better person. Okay, that's what I have learned. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.